Hey guys, it's Dan from Generation Productions, and I'm going to do another PSA for you. New PSA is how to tell if someone is insane. Now, let me just say, I know how you can tell when someone is insane. A few sign ways to show someone's insane. One, when they have multiple Facebook accounts and they basically think that's okay to have multiple Facebook accounts under different names. I think that's a bit silly. So that shows a bit of a sign of insanity. Faking official documents to say that basically, you know, that something's wrong with the person or whatever, make stuff up. So, you know, faking, you know, official documents. Let's see what else. Faking names, faking documents, faking Facebook accounts. Let's see what else. So I think there's some other few things I was trying to think of. Another few other things that are crazy. Oh yeah, blocking someone on Facebook and expecting them to respond. That's a bit silly as well. 4 was another thing, which is after blocking someone on Facebook and then expecting them to respond. That's silly. Next one is basically trying to call someone on Facebook when they don't have the ability to actually call back on like that way. There's no way to do that sort of thing. So, because I can't do video calls on Facebook, so that's a bit silly. Let's see what else. 5, 6. Basically, we have another sign of someone who's crazy is when they say you've sent them things when you haven't. Like someone believed I sent them love letters and sent them poems and stuff like that when I haven't. Unless they are another person I know of. So unless they aren't the person, which I'm pretty sure now, I've got it clear in my head that the person may or may not be the person who I'm thinking of. But, like I said, 5, 6 is basically, like I said, that. Like I said, 7. Another sign that someone's insane is basically when they basically accuse you of stuff and basically make stuff up when they misinterpret things that you say. Now, true, a while back, a few years back, I had this old famous saying, I want to kick someone until their nose bleeds. Now, that's the flippant statement. It's not actual threat. It's basically just me venting, but I never would actually harm anyone. It's just a statement. Let's see what else. Taking things out of context. I said making stuff up, taking things out of context, things like that. That's perfect signs to show that someone is crazy, and insane. So yeah, people, just thought I'd let you know all about that. These are the few signs to show that someone is absolutely insane and absolutely crazy. Thinking things about other people which are not true. Like people still call me retarded or mentally challenged. I am not. I have disorders and I have disabilities. That does not make me retarded or mentally challenged. What that makes me is a person who has disorders. Like I said, I have dyslexia. I have arthritis. I have things like that. I was even said to have had ADHD. So, things like that. So, when people think they're something of someone, they're not. And also, I'm no mastermind. I'll clear that up right now. I'm not some sort of evil genius. I wish I was an evil genius, but I'm no evil genius. So yeah, when people think you're an evil genius, or think that they think you're an evil genius, that also is another sign of insanity as well. That people think of something, thinking that you're thinking when you're not even thinking that at all. That's a form of insanity as well. So there's about a million things to prove that someone's insane, and I'm just telling you people about it. And also, I ask people that if you know someone who's insane, people who are insane, get help. Please get some help. You need help. I don't know whether what made you insane was maybe possibly someone made a fake account of somebody and is sending you stuff. Well, that's, I said you got to find out who's sending you stuff and report that account. If someone's sending you stuff through through things that the other person doesn't know about, through Facebook or whatever, making fake accounts to mess with you, report that. Other things like stalking people, like this other another person who I believe this person was insane. That more or less, you even used their friends to try and actually find information about me, or get their friends to pass on information about me. That's a form of insanity as well, I guess. And maybe I'm a little bit guilty of that too. Being a little bit insane about that, like asking friends about other friends when I don't know what they're thinking or how they're thinking. So I'm guilty of that one. But again, other people do it worse, like really worse. Anyway, so I just thought, like I said, back to the persons who have these issues. I don't know what made you be this way, whether it's you're on drugs, or you're on medications, or you're off your medications. Whatever it is, I do pray and hope that you actually get help. Otherwise, if you keep going down these paths of destruction, you'll end up harming yourself or doing harm to others, and that's not okay. And like I said, anyone who's feeling this kind of way, please get help. There are helplines for people who if people are going through drugs or stress or mental illness or whatever. There is help out there for you. I do applaud that you get that help. And if anyone who knows people that are going through this and like this, please help them by reporting them to maybe some sort of mental peoples like Headspace or somewhere like that, where they can get some help for their crazy beliefs and thoughts. And like I said before, if you don't want to talk, and also this is for everybody, okay? If you don't talk things out with people, then people aren't going to understand where you're coming from. And there's two ways to talk to people. One, listen to someone, and two, listen to the other person. If you talk all the way through what your conversation and don't let the other person speak, then you will never ever find out the truth. And the same thing, if the other person, like I said, if you're doing all the talking, then basically you're wrong. And if you don't listen when the other person does start speaking to you, and basically put up a wall, and the other person's trying to talk to you, and you don't listen, you'll never find out the truth either. So, yeah, just letting you know, people. This is just like a little PSA about dealing with people who are insane. And like I said, I still say pour again. If you're on drugs or alcohol or have any kind of addictions that mess with your head, get help. You need help. And if there's anything else I forgot to mention, people leave a link in the descriptions below of places where people can get help for mental illness or drugs or alcohol or any other kind of issues. Leave a link below of helplines or whatever that people need. It'd be great. And thank you people for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.